What's up, everyone? This is HK here. This is a review. So, yeah, I just finished watching the latest Naruto Shippuden episode. I don't need that anymore. Um, what was it? Yeah, it was pretty much a filler episode. It was what was it called? Oh yeah, Bee Rappuden, Part One. So yeah, it was a filler. Last week we had a special double bill with Tenten, the taking place in the Road to Ninja world. Honestly, the filler last week wasn't bad. It was pretty fun. Stupid in a way, but pretty fun compared to most filler. Today's filler episode was, because it focused on Killer Bee's dream, and this was only part one, obviously. So part two will be next week. I know it's annoying. We're doing a whole double bill kind of thing for everyone, it seems. But yeah, today's episode was pretty interesting, I would say. Yeah, it was fun. No, seriously, it was fun. I had a good time with it. Um, it was also kind of cute in a way because what it was about was Killer Bee trying to rescue all the Jinchuriki. The first, obviously, it starts with him being with Yukito, the Two Tails, and then rescuing Gaara, and then him and Gaara going off and rescuing Naruto. And what was so funny about the episode was how the tailed beasts are in their like baby forms, and they're outside, they're not inside them, and they're just like chilling out on their shoulders and everything. It was weird and cute at the same time. And yeah, obviously the animation wasn't all that great. The artwork did suffer a bit, and yeah, but it was kind of funny. There were a lot of funny moments to it, like Bee's reaction to Tsunade, for example, and just like the way they handled that relationship with like the baby tail beasts and the Jinchuriki. Like it was super weird to see that. But would I say this was a bad filler? No, not really. I wouldn't say this was a bad filler. This, like I said, this was actually pretty fun filler. Like, because I was watching this and it made me think, what would the series, what would Shippuden have been like if it had focused more on like having the Teljin Juriki as actual characters, like coming together instead of being captured and getting killed off, and then we only see them like if like towards like at the end of the series. Like it would have been very interesting if they'd managed to do work around work around it instead of focusing a lot of things on that and focusing on this. So yeah, but it just got me thinking about that. But yeah, anyway, today's episode was decent. It wasn't bad. It wasn't the worst thing I've seen. There are worse fillers, and this was one of the better ones. And you have to keep in mind this is a dream, so it is meant to be kind of like a big uh mind fuck on the viewers. Do you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, it was meant to be super surreal kind of, and yeah, it was decent. It was decent. So yeah, next week we're obviously getting part two of Killer Bees episode. And then the week after that, we're getting an episode called That Smile Again, which is apparently Karin's dream. Yeah, Karin's getting the dream in 2 weeks' time. And then after that episode, we're getting another part one and part two, weekly, obviously. So these two episodes that we're going to get in 3 weeks, I think, are called Jiraiya's Shinobi Handbook, Tales of Naruto the Gauntlet or whatever, so, which is very confusing because why are we getting filler episodes with Jiraiya? He's dead. It doesn't make sense. Like unless this is meant to be Tsunade's or Orochimaru's dream or something, because I can't think of any other character that would want to dream up about Jiraiya. So I don't know unless it's a filler within a filler or it's a flashback before the Infinite Tsukuyomi. I don't know. It's a bit weird. So I am a bit annoyed with that because it's like the instead of focusing on characters that are in Infinite Tsukuyomi, we're also getting filler on characters that are long gone and that. So it's like, why waste time on that? So it's a bit annoying. I'm personally hoping we get a filler with Orochimaru. That's what I really want to see. I really want to see his dream, if we can. We're getting Karin's dream, so that will hopefully mean we'll probably get the rest of Team Tacos like Juko and Suigetsu. But I'm not holding my breath. I think a lot of you are probably wondering how long these fillers are gonna last, right? Um, do keep in mind the longest filler arch that the studio did was season 5, the three-tailed arch, and that was 24 episodes long. The second longest filler arches ran, and I think there were about 3 or 4 of them, and they ran for about 21. The recent tuning exam that we had was 20 episodes long. another one, for example, another filler arc was 18 episodes long, and another one was 13, which was the Kakashi Ambu Black Ops, which ran for 13 episodes, and the shortest one was the Six-Tailed Arch, which ran for 8 episodes. Now, obviously, we've already had, well, obviously, at this point, when you count up the schedule with what we're getting in the weeks to come, that's 7 fillers we're having right now. The odds are very high that, yeah, we are going to get at least another 13 episodes to make up that list of 20, or it'll go up to at least 24, somewhere between that. It's not going to go higher than that because the studio has never gone over that kind of limit. They've always been uh, consistent in terms of how many episodes they do. So it is going to range around 20 episodes. So far we're going to be in 3 weeks time. We'll probably be on 7. So obviously another 13 at that. Which means the possibilities. Which means because if you calculate it, that probably means that the fillers are going to end at the end of this year, and then next year canon will come back. And of course, there are the rumors that the anime or the canon part of the anime is going to end in March. So there isn't a lot of material left for the manga to adapt. And if you put together all the manga chapters that are left, you'd probably only get around 15 episodes. So yeah, it would make sense for the fillers to end this year, and the next year canon starts up again, and that would pretty much run up all the way to March or April, I suppose. But yeah, anyway, I hope you like that. I hope you like the information I've given you. Blah blah blah. All the basic stuff. Like, subscribe, whatever. And I shall see you when I shall see you. Take care and peace. Peace. Bye.